I left the nomad tribe, but I didn't leave the nomad lifestyle. That's not to say I wouldn't like a more permanent place, but I just haven't found a place that I feel at home yet. That being said, when my good friend Sex Diesel contacted me after a long time of not hearing from him, inviting me to Los Santos with talk of fame and glory and action, all I could say is,
Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.
now, I get around from place to place, from the Valencian desert to the harbor town of Leeway, and my travel methods are a secret that I won't be going into just yet. But after I land in the wacky, wonderful city of chaos, I jack a moped, because all transportation here is free, and I make my way to a store to try and dress in the attire to which I am accustomed, while he makes his way from his office to come get me. To TRP, something too quick for me to read all of that. I'm gonna have to keep reminding myself that this is an Xbox 360 series.
Hi there! Get psyched for the most shopping fun ever!
This looks whack. Alright. Let's do it. Now, one thing about Diesel is he may not know how he's getting back, but in luxury he arrives. Lands in the shopping plaza with a whole helicopter and takes me to where he keeps the cars. Now if it would not disconnect me this time, that'd be super. Nice. Let me move out of the way. Cool. Hold up. Hold up. What? Ooh. Somebody has been busy. Dang. Wow. Now I noticed that this garage here is filled with the muscle stuff. After some light cruising, and some penthouse perusing. Dang. Look at all that copyright claim. The wall of DMCA takedowns. I love it. It was time to get to work. This wasn't a vacation. Diesel had already established himself as a powerhouse in the city, and while I may be new to this particular type of hustle, I am familiar with the rules. Professionals hate working with new blood. His word is what got me a shot, but how far I would go would depend entirely on me. This was a test to prove myself, and naturally, I wasn't too concerned about it. Adapting on the fly is the only reason I'm still around and kicking, and I wasn't expecting anything other than diving into the deep end head first. The details of this job were simple. It was a four-man. I'm out of place as well. Wait a minute. Maybe not as out of place as other people, but we were to ride out to a yacht via boat, or a bunch of college idiots were moving obscene amounts of drugs. How did he die, though? We killed everyone. Take them out, take their goods, and fall back to a warehouse. Very, very simple. Sweeping. Something's on fire. Oh, dang. We breaking Geneva Conventions now. Maybe it was a cop. They are out. They didn't see us coming, just like we didn't see them actually calling the police on us. Once we had finished clearing them out, had the goods on hand, we scattered to dodge the heat. Taking fire. Oh, come on, just get in the boat. Ah, stupid. Ah. Oh, come on. Here, you go, 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 go. After a big brain move by me, wasn't me. I went underneath into the tunnels. I found myself driving a jet ski into some canals to escape the police. Bro, I am Audi 5000. In these canals, they'll never find me. Alright, an easy, clean getaway on my first job in Los Santos. So easy, in fact, that it was almost boring. But that was the test. What do you got? And it was time to get serious. Yeah, come pick me up. Despite me having just proved myself, Diesel was really worried about this next job. It was a big one, and it was with a crew that he was already familiar with. Normally, when it comes to this type of work, I'm kind of a stickler for details, but I had to let this slide. Most people run jobs in this city for years and never get the opportunity to try something on this level. I had no business on this run in the first place, let alone asking questions. But what little I was able to gather, however, was that this was an offshore mark, and it was a Puerto Rican rich guy, probably in league with some Middle Eastern oil barons or something, had a large stash of gold bars, and it was our job to make that not so, and to do it quietly. Now, Diesel and I go way, way back. We were tearing it up real early, but that was a long time ago. And we were both kind of worried that we might not synergize the same way we did before. So after we go out, we swim through the drainage system. The download finished today. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm cool. I got this. And made our way into the target's mansion, compound, nonsense. Those worries melted away like butter. I'm behind you, Diesel. There were two guards conversing. There wasn't really a clear vantage point, but we were able to take them out like it was nothing. Our sink
You got the guy on the
hadn't
left?
aged a
I got the guy on
day.
the right, alright?
We moved through, taking out cameras and guards, completely silenced weapons. Easy. How many you got over there? Where are you going? Oh, okay.
Le dio las llaves. No, me las tenía que dar. Lo vi hace poco. Sí, seguro se lo olvidó ese pendejo.
Alright, I got a guard on the. He's guard heading towards you. Loaded up on the gold while the crew spewed every gamer word you can imagine, and a couple of them that you can't. 3.2. The only thing we left those fools to find was a collection of security corpses and empty gold storage space. Ooh, okay. Flawless and clean. I walked away with a profit of 2.8 million on my second job since coming to the city.
Hey, still
0
silver.
to hero. And it was looking like I had nothing to really worry about. I walked away with a balance of 4.2 million before I even knew where the gun store was. If I only knew just how high these jobs set my expectations, and how impossible it would be for everybody else to live up to them.